We're just a bunch of bitches. So, we don't have a guest. Next week we should have a guest, unless they flake on us. But we'll see. So
that would be giving us a lot of grief.
Griefer is supposed to be on next week, so I hope that moving forward, everybody who signed up shows up.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you just get to listen to us, and I understand the first quarter of the year is kind of a difficult quarter to book, just because lots of stuff's going on. There's cold, shitty weather, and people are kind of doing tours, or they kind of decided they were gonna stay put and focus on recording instead. So, all of those fun things. We're patient people.
Also, we are located in the Midwest, and during the winter, the Midwest sucks balls.
We did put a post, though, saying, hey, we didn't do a show Tuesday because we don't have anybody and no suggestions. We've gotten a few suggestions, so we'll play those requests this evening. But first, we say R.I.P. To Corinne McLeod from McLeod Media. She passed away. Some of you are familiar because you've seen her pictures or worked with her. She did social media marketing and promotion in the music scene in McHenry County, Chicago, and south, I would say western-ish Wisconsin. And so we say RIP to her this evening. So our condolences to her family, thoughts to all of you in the music scene who have suffered a loss of a friend, promoter, business partner, those sorts of things.
It's never fun.
No, it isn't. It isn't ever fun, especially when it's an unexpected sort of thing. So what else do we got for you? Josie has 2 shows this weekend. Josie, you want to plug your shows?
I do have 2 shows this weekend. So on Saturday, the 18th, I'm playing at Hattrick's at 8 o'clock is when I'll be on stage strumming some strums. And then
strums.
You strum the strum strummingly.
Is that a vegetable?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Is that a root vegetable?
I'll be making some strum stew up on stage. And then promptly after that, I'll be hauling ass over to the Port of Kenosha to kick that show off over there at 9. So.
And that one is pretty cool. It's a lineup of who? You old wolves.
So let me start with the Hattrick show at the lineup for that one. Probably should have done that. So the Hattrick's one is me, Miners, Ex-Uncle, and Thunder Driver, I believe. I think that's everyone on that bill.
I think there might be 1 or 2 more, but
there might be one more. I know there's at least 4, maybe 5. And if I forgot your band and you're on there, sorry, you can yell at me at the show. And then at the Port, it is me, Snake Oil Bandits, W.T. Newton, and Old Wolves.
that's funny.
Snake Oil Bandits. It's a pretty good band name.
Clever.
Yeah.
Using them old-timey elixirs.
Mm-hmm. I'm almost done with this one. Let's see what else.
The 31st of this month in Milwaukee at the Bremen Cafe, the Scraps are playing with Murder Generation, Car Crash Vacation, and what's the other one? Meat Jelly.
Meat Jelly.
That should I personally have never been to that venue, and I hear it's pretty cool.
I have not.
It's been a while since I've been to Milwaukee as well, so
It's a free show.
yes.
It's a free show. If you're in the area, coming out, say hi, buy me a drink, or don't. Buy Kip a drink, maybe.
He likes Malort,
I love Malort.
like a lot.
That's going to be my next tattoo, probably.
He likes Malort a lot.
Malort.
Malot. I like that.
That's good. That's good.
Malort Malot.
That would be a cool tattoo.
Just
A bottle
Just a whole bottle of Malort. I think that'll be a chest piece tattoo, though.
Thank you for being patient, because I'm looking up stuff here.
I know words too. I can fill space.
Let's see.
I'm
I
trying.
bullshitted my way through many essays during school. Double spaced, double lined, unwide ruled.
Control F, find the periods, increase the point size by 2.
Yeah.
That adds a lot. You find all the punctuation, find them, highlight them all. Just bump that font size up by 1 or 2
pages to turn.
Mm-hmm. Gotta pump those font sizes. Rookie font sizes. Gotta pump them.
I have to say it's really hard when people suggest stuff and you're trying to find it and you can't find it.
That is tricky.
So.
See if I can see any comments in the thing. Got comments.
Are we faded because you guys look slow? It's been. Whoa.
That's just the connection.
That's funny you say that. I'm getting there.
So, we're just gonna play the band, and I'll play something off of this album because I can't find the song. So,
if you want to come get faded, come here and get faded.
And then we can give you a cerveza.
So Andrew Glonner, a fan of the show, suggested play R.J. Halstead. I can't find the tune that he wants to play, but I did find R.J. on Bandcamp, and so we'll play one of his songs. And then Christopher Denker also posted. I can't play his stuff because what he sent is a lot of copyright stuff. But I do want to plug his show like I said I would, and it says that he does a commercial-free punk ska show on Thursday nights from 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. on 103.5 FM WADR in Janesville. And you can stream it live on janesvilleradio.org.
Water.
What?
Water.
Water.
WADR. Water.
Ah, it's water!
Oh, I was just gonna go get some water over there, bud.
So, thank you for submitting some suggestions to us. We'll start by playing R.J. Halstead. The album that he has on Bandcamp is Sheriff and the Pretty Burnt Down Mountain Town. And we'll play Revenge here. So,
There's a cat.
here you go. We're playing R.J. Halstead per request.
Yeah, I rode all night to get back to the table just to find my woman laying with another man.
Orange drink.
I can't believe my eyes. Yeah, pistol grip is tight, so I take a deep breath and walk out the door. Can I get even? Can I get my revenge?
It's warm, Justin. Thanks. They're on tour on the West Coast.
Can I get my
We're gonna play with Epic 18.
with a melancholy sigh, not knowing what to do, I ask my horse Bruce, what the hell we gonna do?
How do you feel?
Yeah, can I get even? Can I get my revenge? Can I get even? Can I get my revenge?
White Buffalo. R.J. Halstead. The album is Sheriff and the Pre-Burnt Down Mountain Town. I liked that.
That was very nice.
It made me think of White Buffalo. If you don't know who that is, check it out. I actually think that performer, White Buffalo, has done music for Sons of Anarchy, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, they did a theme song.
So, also, thanks, Dustin. I love this hoodie. It's very warm. It's soft inside. It meets all of the perfect criteria
I
as to
still
being
haven't worn it yet, though.
a great. No.
The shirt fits nice. I'm not wearing it, but it's nice.
And the tank top that you guys gave does fit me, but also our daughter can wear it too. So, hey, we're a whole family that supports Fall Risk, who's on tour on the West Coast. I hope you guys are doing well and enjoying that.
I put that window decal y'all gave me on my base case because I went to pull it off.
Base case.
It ripped a bunch of paper off with it, so I had to I couldn't put it on my car because it would peel off. So the transfer paper's still on the sticker. Is it one of those vinyl decals?
Ah, yes.
So I went to peel it off. It didn't work. Cunning Like Cobras. Actually, they have I believe it's a newish album out. But Cunning Like Cobras is a local-ish Chicago metal band.
First one, I believe.
And I've known about them for a while, never actually got to listen to them until yesterday on, of all things, AM radio. Yeah, they actually got a song played.
This is
there.
new.
Yeah, so.
From December 11th of 2019.
Yeah, so devoid of all
Substance.
That's the one that you should play.
The album is called Turmoil in an Esoteric Mind.
Yeah.
Stay off our terror.
Yeah, no, I heard it on AM radio and it sounded good over the AM waves, so I'm excited to hear it over better waves than AM.
Ready? Devoid of all substance by Cunning for Cobras.
Like Cobras.
Cunning like
Live
Cobras.
on Quaalude Radio.
They'll never give up, never despair.
Cunning like cobras.
Woo!
That was off of their Turmoil and an Esoteric Mind. That song was devoid of all substance. It was just released December 11th of 2019, and you can find it on Bandcamp. Your turn.
How's it going, Jesse?
While I search for my choice here, in other music news, the NAMM show, NAMM, which is where all like a bunch of music and guitar companies unveil all their new expensive crap, is happening now. And I mean, there are really cool things that they have there, but pricey as fuck. I mean, it's cool. It's like a car show, but for musicians.
Gear. It's like Gear Fest.
Yes.
It's like way better.
Yes.
And not run by Sweetwater.
Yeah.
But Sweetwater's got some pretty sick deals at Gear Fest. You can get an SM57 or an SM58 for $57 or $58 respectively. At least so says my uncle who goes every year.
Wow.
Yeah. There's like $100-something mics.
Wow.
Don't quote me on those prices because like I ain't never been.
And if you want to fight about it, you can come to his show, either
Yeah.
at Hattrick's or at the Port on Saturday, the 18th.
Yep.
Woo-hoo.
I'll only fight you if you can do a shot of Malort with me though.
It's not bad, by the
No,
way.
you have to do the shot of the Lord first, though.
Yep. That's the rule. I'll fight you only after the requisite amount of shots of Malort, and I will deem how many that is.
But who's keeping count?
If you're a wuss, don't do it. It's actually really good.
Oh.
It's good for you too.
Corey says you can get candy from Sweetwater also.
Like taffy?
Is it taffy, Corey? Or is it like a Twix? Because either are pretty okay. I like Twix. So I've been really on a Baby Ruth kick lately.
Ooh, Baby Ruths are great.
Yeah. No,
Paydays are also amazing. It's like a Baby Ruth minus the chocolate.
and instead of almonds, there's peanuts.
Wait a second. Time out.
A Baby Ruth is almonds and chocolate over the same type of like
I
nudity
thought it was
center.
peanuts.
A Payday's peanuts.
I know.
Yeah.
I thought Babe Ruth was also peanuts.
No, it's almonds.
Okay.
What? Since when?
I'm pretty certain it's almonds.
Nope, it's
Peanuts,
peanuts,
man.
man.
Also,
I just-
Pearson's nut roll.
The nut roll.
Better than all of those combined.
Corey says it's a mix of candies.
When I was little, I liked to chew up honey roasted peanuts and then spit them back out onto things and say I made my own peanut butter. I got in trouble. I was told it was being disgusting.
Is that folk punk?
Big crust, right? Crust cut off!
Corey says he likes to get the fireballs when he's there. Yeah,
Ah.
those are pretty good.
Oh, yes. Anywho, with my theme of last week, this is one song I didn't get to play. This is probably one of my favorites from the Minneapolis Uranium Club. This one is Black Semen.
Black
really good band. I quite enjoy them.
They're bringing back what underground music should be, because they aren't they really aren't on social media or like easily found on the internet for that matter.
Start making DIY bootleg cassette tapes of your own band and like trading them to people.
I mean, their stuff is on Bandcamp. That's, you know, some of it is, and there's a lot of live YouTube videos, and you know, they're really not that far away from here, but the odds of me actually seeing them, like, who knows, like them actually
coming this way.
They played in Milwaukee last year.
That's true, which is fucked up. And
we found out about it after we tried to search for like a contact for them, and they played at like Frank's Power Plant, which is
that closed down a couple years ago.
Yes, no, but whatever it became Metal Grill, and then it became whatever X-Ray Arcade.
Metal Grill was not Frank's Power Plant.
Whatever that fucking one in like.
Cudahy?
There you go.
There it is.
Maybe Metal Grill was Frank's Power. No, Metal Grill's been around forever. I don't remember.
It don't matter.
California has more dairy than Wisconsin.
You shut your whore mouth.
It's true though.
It's true though.
I know, but like, don't ruin my dream.
Of owning a cow?
No,
I'm confused.
of being able to eat the most dairy. I'm lactose intolerant, so I can't eat like almost any dairy.
There's dairy-free dairy.
That don't count.
That's
not the same.
You can scratch out the non.
Well, then I'm just getting rid of some pretty delicious bread if I scratch that out.
Oh, well played, Josie. Well played. Excuse me. So last year, was it last year? That World Class Extortionist was supposed to play in October in our house on the 22nd.
World Class Extortionists were supposed to play, and then we got Tutu in place of them.
That was 2 years ago?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Yeah, holy shit. But I know it was the 22nd of October.
Yes.
Anyways, World Class Extortionists was a band that we got to see at the Mutiny when Flip and the Combined Effort came and played.
Awesome.
They were awesome. So they booked, and then, I don't know, a month or so before, they're like, we broke up. However, we have stayed friends with Pat, who is in that band, PJ. And he has a new band, which is a condensed version of World Class Extortionists. They just recently released music, so I'm super stoked to play them to see what they sound like. Yeah. They were a fucking awesome ska band, and I hope that I should just message him, hey, remember when you, did this? So, they have their demo out. It was just released on Tuesday, the 14th of this year, and they are from Chicago. This is Rotting on the Vine. The band's name is called Slimer. Brand new music from a brand new band. punk from Chicago, Illinois, Slimer, Rotting on the Vine.
Wasn't in world class some of the horn players from Land Before Tim?
I think he's in this one too.
Ah,
I think Eugene.
the trombone player.
Yes.
Yes.
I would like to see them with Oveja Negra. I think that'd be a really, 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 really cool show. Speaking of shows, we've already started to get asked about Milwaukee Punk Fest. 10! Wow. So,
That's a
the
big
5 times 2.
the 5 times 2! So,
2x5.
I don't have any information yet. Thank you for asking already. The Malones are the ones who are like, hey, we want to submit. And I was like, hey, I don't know. Because, I don't know, it's not my festival. I know everybody thinks it is our festival. It's not our festival. We show up and we show you the festival,
We're
basically.
the pretty well, you don't see me during them.
My face is fucking gorgeous.
Do the eyes, Josie. Batch. So, watch. Keep watching the page because we will be releasing all of the upcoming festival information once we get it. Because Glacier Valley Fest will be coming up. We'll have Milwaukee Punk Fest. We'll have Summer Fest. We'll have... I don't even know. Fest. Mom Fest, I think, is one that they do. And then Dan Triton's Unplug the Rock in Illinois. And so we will, once we see it and have it, we'll share it on our page. Keep watching the page. We've had a few of you also reach out to be like, hey, we want a spot on the show. Keep watching the page. We are booked for the first quarter. If for some reason a spot falls out, we'll let you know so that you can hop on. Otherwise, pay attention at the end of February, early March for brand new exciting announcements of things, as well as the next quarter, which would be April, May, June. We will be meeting back again with Union Park, so hopefully we'll have more dates available for that as well. And so, just thanks. Keep watching the page.
Yeah, I got my pickup. So, my buddy Jesse in Third Eye Rider asked me if we could play what he says the best track off the album is, and that is, so the album is called The Green Mass, and this track is called Beazel Bud. He says it's the best one. I like that.
Get faded.
Move slow. You got one? It's your turn.
Yeah, sure, I got one.
Yeah, you got one? He got one.
I have one. Do I have an idea? No.
But he's got one. As long as you got one, you don't need an idea. No, sirree, Bob.
It is a slow kind of night. We've been up and going and running and blah. Our life is just crazy now because we do music and art, which is kind of rubbed off on our children. And so now that they're older and involved in stuff, there's lots of things to do with them, with their music and their art. So if we ever just seem tired and ragged and like...
I never wanted to sleep anyways.
When you have a baby, okay, people are like, oh, I'm exhausted, this thing never sleeps. Do you know, I feel like you get way busier as they get older. You have to provide more supervision and guidance. Babies are easy. In essence, you change them, you feed them, yeah, they cry and they can't talk and whatever. But like, talking back and making dinner and making sure they get to all of their stuff. Holy crap. And for all of you that are like, I'm not having kids, good on you. Good on you. Stick to your guns.
Yeah, do
Don't
that.
fire it. Hi, Adam. Thanks for watching and paying attention and offering support, guidance, yada yada, all that fun stuff. Yeah, I feel like chowder. Yada yada.
That's damn it. That's rada rada. I can't remember.
You can't hear anything?
Who?
Adam says, I don't hear it. Why should I like that? Go.
What? I don't know what we're talking about. You can't hear us? Or you didn't hear that? Or what's happening? There's...
Maybe he just didn't like it. He's like, I don't hear what it's good.
Oh, la la la. Yeah, okay.
Maybe.
I don't understand
I don't know.
context currently.
Anywho,
Orange drink.
yeah.
You got a song?
Yeah. Here's a local favorite. It's Pissed Officer,
Yay.
Heads and Hearts.
Good.
What?
think that version of the band was Frank and Friends, which was his son and a bunch of little kids.
Chris, Brandon,
also,
Timmy.
for Brugan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Frank and Bean.
Frank and Beans.
What I like about Pissed Officer, besides the band, because it's kind of just
The
solid.
lyrical content was...
The lyrical content's great, but the guitar is very rock and roll and almost bluesy jazz at times. There are so many musical elements within that band. And if you listen to any really good punk, ska, metal band, etc., you can usually pull out other genres of music within that, because that's why we do this show. We're non-genre specific for a reason. People play on all sorts of genres to make a specific genre of music. And that's what it's all about. That's where the unity part comes in. Adam, you said, Jess is the very best, except when I'm not and you don't dig what I'm playing. But it's that. It's about the conversation that comes about by playing music and showing people, because you might not like something, but somebody else that you show might be like, holy shit, this is really fucking cool. And so we won't ever stop playing everything, because I don't also like to say, you listen to this. Seeing Nazis aren't fun, right? So we should all encourage the promotion of music and art, and the more that we spend on making these things without a phone or a computer, etc., when you sit down with other humans and you talk and you get together to be creative, you utilize a lot of parts of your brain, which is healthy and good, and it can help solve things. We're very cookie cutter. We like things easily produced, mass sent out, and that's why I think the music industry has kind of circled the tubes. It has done two things. It has allowed for independent music to become more widely known, but on the flip side of that, it's also taken away the right for those people to actually make any money off of that. And that...
Thus making the independent music not independent.
Right.
It is dependent music.
So, let's be liberated, friends. Woohoo! Anyways, we did... I'm curious here. So, a long time ago, back in the days where I would go to shows as a little young thing.
Adam says, I want to hear what I normally wouldn't. You give me that.
Yay! That's wonderful. So, a long time ago, there was a band called the Jesters.
Fan of music. Be that.
And I want to see if any of this...
You obviously can't like every single tune that hits your
ears.
No.
I try to find even whatever genre or years something has come out, produced, whatever. I try to find something in it that, like, okay, I can groove on this, or I like the melody. I like the beat. I like this, all of that.
The beat.
Or like I like how they did that fill. Or like, I like the technique they're using.
Yes, I liked how they progressed into and transitioned into a bridge or a completely different sound within the song itself. Transformer music.
I can't find it.
What? You can't find something?
Yeah, I can't find something. That's what I was looking for. So, there was a band called the Jesters, and I have to do some digging to find them. But they were a really great Chicago ska band too. I wanted to see if I could find them, but alas, I am unable to currently. However, one of our friends who is in this band called Ex-Uncle just released some music, and let's see if we can find his stuff. Come on, man. Also, when you hit back on Bandcamp, it just takes you to the previous... What the fuck? It's called unicorn porn. Why is none of this easy?
I don't know.
You typed in ex-uncle?
Yeah. And it just takes me to the one thing they have, which
Which means they didn't put it up on Bandcamp.
but he posted it and told me, "Hey, go ahead and do this thing." We're gonna check the Book of Faces and see if I can find it there.
Yes, the Book of Faces.
It's Whiny Complainy Book or glowbook.com.
What did you say?
Whiny Complainy Book.
Or what? They're playing on Saturday too.
Yes. At Hattricks, I said that. That was one of the bands that said.
Whiny Complainy Book or what?
Gloat Book.
Gloat.
Gloatbook.com used to actually exist. I don't know if it does anymore.
Mm.
I was trying to be funny years ago, and it's an actual thing.
It kind of reminds me of like mylifeisaverage.com. Whereas like you'd post, you'd like submit this crazy unaverage thing that happened and just follow it up with my life is average. And then like it get posted. So it'd be like, oh yeah, 4 people got to the stop sign at the exact same time, but we all realized we were all making right turns. And so like one of us counted off at the count of 5 and we all just went at the same time. My life is average.
I found it. It's because it's not on Bandcamp. It's on their website, exuncle.com.
Ah.
It's called Unicorn Porn. So, let's see if I can... Oh, fuck. That's the power button. Unicorn Porn by Ex-Uncle, which you can catch on Saturday night at Hattrick's. Josie's the special guest.
I'm the special guest. There's a bad joke. There's no taste in that joke. It was bland.
Let's go.
Right? That's what you say afterwards?
Is that like above average?
I'm average? I missed the one.
Wasn't that good?
Rainbows and summer dances. I can tell she's the one by the way that she dances.
That was Unicorn Porn, new music by Ex-Uncle, which you can catch Saturday at Hattrick's. Adam, you're more than welcome if you drive your ass over here to Kenosha, Wisconsin. I think you're in New York, right? From New York to here, maybe you're on tour, maybe you're promoting a band, maybe you're going to end up this way anyway. Come sit and join us on an evening. Can we hit a Pilfer song? My time to... Oh, yes, we can.
That track, if you've never seen or heard of the movie Velvet Goldmine...
Ooh.
That is very reminiscent of the whole soundtrack. Like, not... It's all... well, half of it is original, like, written for the movie, but... Check it out. It's all about the mod glam rock scene in the early 70s. All about, like, you know, Bowie and the New York Dolls and Iggy Pop and
We
all
still
that
haven't
stuff.
watched that, have we?
No, we haven't. But check it out.
We'll play a request since that's what we do here on the Just the Ska Kid show. When people participate, we try to honor their requests.
We like participation.
Participation. I'm trying to find your song. Give me a second.
Don't make us sit in participation.
I found it! So, by request, Adam, this is the Pilfers, who are coming March 14th. It's really funny. The universe must have been, like, working, because I totally was thinking, oh, I gotta talk about the Pilfers show. Because I need a message. The fucking tour manager, since Schoolie sent me the person's contact info, and was like, hey, get on this. I'm sorry. I've been really bad at doing anything that is this lately. So, this is the Pilfers. My time now. Just the Ska Kid. Thanks, Adam.
Oh, I thought he just meant like his time now for like picking a
No,
song.
it's a song. It might get flagged, by the way. However, a lot of these people that are big companies are releasing their copyright claims in their
Oh, please leave it in the past. One thing I know that's so ridiculous. They don't want a single thing to change. So they punks say them are kind of strange. They're still missing events of the glory day. Written by my rebellious fire, it's my soul. It's my time now. 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 She might have been going, why? She Some seem to conform with individuality. Try make we over like my control TV. Say this and say that and just act properly. Your reality is not my reality. There's still missing events of the glory day. Written by my rebellious fire, it's my soul. It's my time now. It's my time now. It's my time now. It's my time now. Before the sun goes down. Future, secure future. Stand boys, be best. Stand boys, be secure the future. Just love your nature. Just love your nature.
Pilfers with My Time Now. I like that you said a beer or 4, which is 5. However, it should just say floor. Just kidding.
All I know is when I go to the bar and say I'm only there for a beer, that's typically almost 5.
Here's the thing. If your beer is never empty and you just refill it, it's just always one drink.
It's just like when you take that wine glass apparatus and stick it in the top of the wine bottle. One glass.
It's also amazing to find so much music and not getting flagged.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
We're almost at the end of our show.
I know I say something and then it's gonna be like
No, it's good. It's good. We're good. So I see, Adam, you're posting Bernie and stuff like that. Here's a revolutionary thought. We need a complete overthrow of our current regime because we are no longer any sort of anything that resembles a true democracy. The Romans who actually established democracy would be quite embarrassed by what the fuck it is that we have. It is a farce of a government. It is run by inept human beings that we allow to continue to control us and take our rights away, and we voluntarily continue to just give all that shit up, and we do it daily by participating in a lot of our exchanges, which usually come from our capitalistic want for things, our desire to be popular, and this I don't know, kind of juvenile misconception that if you break big that all of your woes go away. It's a joke. If we're going to do anything, make sure you vote for the candidate you feel best aligned, not, oh, well, I want the evil out of office. 1. Number 2, educate yourself on the whole fucking system. And 3, get rid of the fucking electoral college. It's archaic and we don't need it. So I will get off my soapbox.
Yes, all of their giant, muscular, tiny penis bodies would be so upset.
They're not even muscular. They abuse women. They abuse children.
I know, the fucking statues.
Oh, that's cute. So
oil paintings, what have you, whatever.
The art of them.
I'm looking for a song that we're gonna play to close it out because it feeds.
I thought you had it already.
Would you stop? I can't. Oh, you can though. Everybody does. I haven't made you cry yet. Just kidding.
That got us.
Anybody who has claimed that they love me has ended up crying at some point because I've spit the truth so hard it's hurt them inside.
Even her own father.
This is true. Kip was witness to this. And it's never mean-spirited.
Oh, no. It wasn't sad tears. It was like, holy shit, duh tears.
It's pretty good. All right, so to close the show, we will play Pissed Officer's incorrect spelling. Pay attention, please, to the lyrical content of this song because it very much ties in to what is happening with it being an election year. I am fucking embarrassed and saddened that yesterday, was it, Trump came and everybody fucking held a rally, and if you look at the imagery associated with this man, the only difference between fucking Donald Trump and Adolf Hitler is that Trump hasn't done anything to really stimulate our economy. The states themselves have done these things.
Just different color hair.
Also...
and you're going to have orange on your dick when you pull out.
Ew. Gross.
You said...
Ugh.
The phrasing you said.
Stop it. Also...
It's a funny joke. You said the phrasing.
It's disgusting.
That's the
It's a bad joke.
orange and mustard gas.
How do they not see? It's the exact... It, like, parallels. If you look at rallies from the 1930s when he was speaking to groups of people, to now... I've lost them. It doesn't matter.
Propaganda videos were all great and all, but, like, was it really...
Or do they just tell you
It
it was?
was dandelions and grass.
Incorrect spelling by Pissed Officer. Just listen.
It's us, and us, it's we spell us, with you, and us. America uses us to spell US, sleeping, leaving, referring to us. here. How can we live in peace when all we teach is centuries of a world that will stand for all? Separate, segregate the divided states of America. Separate, segregate the divided states of America. Separate, segregate the divided states of America. Separate, segregate.
That's our show for tonight. I hope you go out and live the revolution, my friends. Vive la revolution! Again, in order to form a more perfect union, the property illusion must disappear. Which means get rid of fucking money, get rid of this whole we own land shit, start listening to nature and connect with fucking each other, because that is what the whole world is supposed to be about. All of these things written in religious texts and that you're taught in school and that are basic creationist models, which from early manhood on has a creation story that talks about our existence, all of which talk about the need for love, food, communication, education, those sorts of things. We've decided to cut that up into little pieces and give it, as we should, to who we think is worthy of that. Even if you think you climb a ladder, you're not fucking climbing a ladder. You are a puppet for somebody else who's holding said ladder, right? They put the ladder there and said, go, and you said, okay, with the illusion that you might get ahead. So, with this being an election
Ladder
year,
up, bitches.
Batches.
read and start to be what you want to see in the world. Change cannot happen if we do nothing but just fucking blast shit on Facebook. You have to live the change you want to fucking see. If you need help with that, feel free to message me. Woohoo! Vote Jess 2020. Okay? With that, we bid you adieu this evening. It's time for another beer and a smoke, and we will catch you all next week with Griefer from Chicago. Okay?
Thanks.